G'day legends, thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. I hope you're all doing really well. It's a little overdue, but it's time for an updated mod list on my 2023 MT-09 SP. I'll be going over mods that I've already showcased in my previous mod video. So if you've already seen that, here's a warning. I'll be going over them again for people who haven't seen that video. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the juicy mod list. Up first we have the TST Industries Tail Tidy. Hands down one of the most simplest and effective mods you can do to a brand new bike. Removing the whale tail of a rear fender, it completely transforms the bike, giving it a nice short minimalistic profile. Highly recommend it. Next up is the Mustard Bike Pillion Delete Kit. Basically, if you don't plan on doubling someone, why not remove them for a nice cleaner look? Saves a little bit of weight, looks nice, it's a very cheap mod and extremely easy to install, so it was a no-brainer for me, and you can put back on the stock pegs whenever you want. Next, ASV Shorty levers. I have mine black on black. You can change the lever color itself and you can change the little dial. I just prefer to have black on black. I think it's nice and clean. They're a very premium feeling lever compared to anything else on the market, I feel. Very adjustable. Yeah, I've always just loved them. Next, I've got a set of RNG Frame Sliders. They're very simplistic, easy to install, they're low profile, they serve their purpose if you ever drop your bike. They actually have a hidden use. On those long rides where you're feeling a lot of fatigue, you can actually put your feet up on them to serve as a secondary peg. So you can convert your MT-09 into a MTO cruiser. Kind of takes the stress off your glutes and stretches out your hamstrings. It's a nice little relief and keeps you going for that little bit longer. Next up is the black tank cap from AliExpress, believe it or not. It's actually pretty decently made. It's full aluminium, it seals very well. It's a quick release twist system, so you no longer need your key, which is a good and a bad thing. It's purely an aesthetic thing. I think it goes really well with the black strip on the tank. So it's up to you. That's the beauty of modding, baby. The black Yoshimura sock. It's just another aesthetic addition. It just slips straight over the brake reservoir on the front of the handlebars. This is one of those design flaws that you just have to live with. Unfortunately, it's in a bit of a weird spot on the Gen 3 MT-09s, but having the sock around it kind of makes it blend in with the rest of the bike. Plus it protects the fluid on the inside from any sun damage. I like it. You can get custom socks made up and it's just a nice way to add your own touch to your motorcycle. Next up, the Radiator Guard. Just a super simple guard just to protect your bike from any rocks and debris that may fly up on those long rides. Definitely something you should consider if you want to keep your bike long term. Here we have some dash protector strips. The MT-09 screens on all three generations are pretty notorious for having a sort of weak screen that's susceptible to scratches and marks. So the sooner you can get yourself a little set of screen protectors and apply them, the better it's going to be for your screen long term. It preserves that nice clean new screen. The Quadlok Mount with the vibration dampener, hands down the best phone mounting system on the market for motorcycles or anything really. It has so many different mounting options and it just fits so nicely in the center of the handlebars on my bike, and it keeps your phone safe from harmful vibrations as well as keeping it nice and secure. Now we're getting into the juicy stuff. The Hyperpro RSC steering damper. This thing, absolute game changer. It makes you feel so dialed in at higher speeds. Gone are the days of worrying about tank slappers and shaky bars. At lower speeds it becomes a little bit more difficult to maneuver, but you get used to it quite quickly. It basically stiffens up your handlebars and it's fully adjustable, going all the way up to I believe 30 or 40 clicks. I have mine around the 15 click range, so it's not super tight, but it's enough to make you feel nice and secure and very confidence inspiring. An amazing mod. I highly recommend looking into a steering damper. Next are the Woodcraft adjustable rear sets with folding toe pieces. Not only do they look amazing, but they're fully customizable. Originally with the stock rear sets, my foot actually couldn't fit under the shifter without sliding it in and taking time to slide it back out, with my riding boots on, that is. So I needed another option, and these came in clutch. They look so good and they have so much adjustability that anyone with any foot size can make it work. Of course, the beautiful Yoshimura At2 full system. Again, one of the best looking exhausts available for the Gen 3 MT-09s. It tucks perfectly under the swing arm down below. Nice minimalistic look, an amazing grunt, and it screams in the high RPMs. It's just everything you want in an exhaust. I also got a full Woolwich Racing dyno tune. I have a full video dedicated to my experience getting my bike dyno tuned. If you'd like to go check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. It completely smoothed out the jerky low RPM throttle response, increased the horsepower, removed all of the stock restrictions from factory. If you have the money, do yourself a favor and go hit up your local dyno professional. It's incredible. And last but certainly not least, the mirrors. Every single video I've been putting out lately, I get the same question. What the heck are those mirrors and how do they work? I've always wanted mirrors that mount on the inside of the handlebars. I like that it lets you lane split a lot easier. It gives it a nice, simple, clean look. I used to watch a YouTuber called Motomanvlog before he stopped making MT-09 content. He hand makes these mirrors, and I noticed he wasn't posting content, so I reached out to him on Instagram, and it turns out he has an online store and he actually still makes them to this date. So if you want to get yourself some of these low profile mirrors, hit him up. I'll put his link in the description. Tell him BRUZZYMOTO sent ya. It's so simple. All it is a round mirror with a hook that's been glued onto the back of it, and you basically just clamp that down onto your handlebar with a little hose clamp. And make sure you use some black or whatever color handlebar you have tape so it doesn't scratch the handlebar. But yeah, simple as that. Hit him up. Guys, this brings us to the end of the updated 2023 MT-09 SP mod list video. Thank you so much for watching. I love doing mod videos. It's one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube, people modifying their motorcycles, so to be able to make my own is so fun. You guys take care of yourselves, and please, if you have any questions about my bike or any parts you saw in the video, let me know. I'm so keen to answer them in the comments. Have an amazing and productive rest of your week, and I'll see you next time.